So usually I use this PNG, but I'm using this one today. Anyway, let's begin.
For this, Crystal Rants is going to handle some of the most
Okay.
triggering mentions as grooming, racism, and so much more. So in the remainder, this is an obligatory warning to those who have experienced these things. If you are sensitive to these topics, feel free to leave the video. To who watch, I hope you enjoy.
Hello, and welcome back to Crystal Rants,
Hello,
where we talk
Crystal
about the
Rants.
most craziest things in the communities. Today, we will be discussing about heavy topics such as grooming and racism and a whole lot of things. Now personally, I didn't want to make this rant since the majority of it was me making videos, but this is only an exception, due to the information that was given and literally seen. This was literally requested by Gabriel. So today, I will be discussing two people, which is the victim and the main problem, aka Postal Route and Ali.
So here's how it seems to work. Ali is Postal Route's victim, while me and everyone else who is trying to help her are her victims.
Let us start with the major problem. Now, as I said, grooming is not a thing to joke around. This is a serious topic, knowing the fact that people, especially minors nowadays, are getting groomed.
I
being
was one of
manipulated,
them.
So on and so forth. Now to Postal Route, or Swineworthy, yes, this is his alt account, has confirmed by himself as a map supporter. Here's Gabriel explaining what he does.
Mr. Crandall.
There's like this YouTuber named Posterat, and he is a map supporter, and that is he is not. It's okay to be a map supporter, and the person also says like he is not racist, but he said some pretty racist things. And he also thinks like the Jewish people are taking over the government. So like anti-Semitic beliefs.
To people who are new, MAP in acronym means minor attracted person,
AKA
and usually it's
pedophile.
associated with pedophiles in and out of communities. Not to even mention, he openly is racist and admit to be a white supremacist. There will be more evidence in the end, don't worry. Now here is the situation that will baffle you in many ways. My friends Gabriel and Leader think that Ali, the victim, is being groomed by Postal for being opened as a map, which Ali responds in a way things took a turn. Apparently, Ali defends Postal, saying that he is a nice person and wouldn't do anything to hurt her.
What? This was actually how I felt, man. Relatable.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Keep in mind, she is 13 to 14 years old.
This stat was probably from my video.
Groomed a 13, nearly 14-year-old girl.
If you're wondering, the last time she said her age was in 2024, and she was 13, but she could be 14 now because that was earlier on in the year.
She is 13 to 14 years old, and she's defending one of the worst types of people. I'm personally on the side of Gabriel and Leader for this.
By saying that, you just said you believe the truth, so well done.
Cause who in their right mind defends a predator or a map
That's
supporter?
what I thought, but I know
Now for a
tons of
while,
people
if you
who
remember
do.
my NJM rant where he doxed Gabriel's grandmother, well, Postal admitted he helped him. By helping a UTTP member to dox a NJM, he basically committed a crime that will take 2 to 5 years, adding grooming charges depending on the severity. Would be around 10 years and being fined $250,000. Now we all did try to help Ali, but she was in denial still. And her attitude towards the people who helped her.
Well, her attitude to me at least was fucking disgusting, calling me an asshole and an idiot. I felt like punching her because, like Mike Tyson said, social media made you way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it.
To support her, say we're idiots because we don't know anything. It's completely appalling and disappointing. So as my last help that she will ever get out of me is a sense of education on how a groomer acts towards others. Basically, the main traits of a groomer is they build trust, meaning they will act kind, be so attentive, or making it sure you are safe, in air quotes, and isolating from others, as in pulling away from your friends, family, or any type of support system that the victim might have.
That's literally what Ali did to herself.
In this matter, Ali did isolate herself from her friends that once trusted her.
That's
Then
literally
it will lead
what
to
I
testing their
said.
boundaries, which means they will make inappropriate jokes or saying something of the sorts, just to test their limits.
Sometimes they go as far as to send an UDS.
And it will eventually lead to secrecy, which is them talking privately and encouraging the victim to keep certain interactions in secret.
My old teacher once looked at me inappropriately, and she thought I was gonna keep it a secret. But guys, never be afraid to tell someone you trust, like I told my mom. And now I'm not at that school anymore, because the teacher lives round that area, and we legally can't be near each other.
And any person who has been groomed will tell you it's not okay to defend a groomer such as Postal. His is to Ali in general, a message. Now I had helped you ever since NJM targeted you and keep telling you to block those guys. You listened to us, and now you're all of a sudden, you turn away from the very same people who helped you and saying we don't know you and we don't understand him. Okay, let's say that you still didn't listen to us.
Then she would probably lose friends, and that's already started to take place.
We gave you multiple chances, you refused, and that was the moment he would make his move. Would you say he's a good person? The same person who doxed Gabriel's grandmother. The same person who is openly racist. The same person who literally just said, they are a map. I'm not sorry for being this blunt, but if you support that, I refuse to be friends with a person who supports racism and pedos. And I do not regret cutting ties with you, Ali.
That was the best decision I ever made, to cut ties.
That is toxic behavior. Anyone can say, toxicity is a waste of time.
Here is the reason she's doing this. She wants a reason to cut herself again so she gets more clout. She's a goddamn view whore. And then the rest of the video was pretty much crystal, just showing evidence.